Hello, everyone. Fawnies, Wandera, hello there. Chom, still, I see you, Naomi. Emma, Nancy, Buguta, Noagira, Malimali, Otochi, Busy Buzzy, Mary, Miriam. Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, hey. Welcome to the weekly Bold and Raw Talks debate. The topic today is what makes a man not to let go of his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. Let me know where you're watching me from. You can join this discussion using the link that I'll be posting on the comments right now. Share the video as much as you can, and I invite you for the next 1 hour. Today is what makes a man not to let go of. Let me pin the link on the comment section for you to use to join as a guest. Where are you watching me from? The link is there on the comment section if you want to join as a guest to give your opinions. I already posted earlier on this topic as a Facebook post, and many people have already responded. My goodness. Can't pin this comment. Where are you watching me from? Mombasa, thank you. Abu Dhabi, Juja, Kenya, Saudi Arabia. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to pin the link on the comment section for you to use a guest, but it's not working. Let me see. Oh my goodness, what's going on? All right, if you want to join, the link is there on the comment section with my name. Hello. Kigali is tuned in. Lebanon, thank you. Uganda, Saudi Arabia. Where are you watching me from? Seattle, 254. Bahrain, Eldoret, Kenya, Mombasa, Abu Dhabi. Thank you so much, all of you. Meru County. So there are so many ladies who are in this situation, and the men. When I posted this thing on my Facebook page, I haven't seen any comment from a man. The men who are watching this show today, when a woman leaves you, why don't you let her go? What is wrong? Is it painful? Is it jealous? Tag your friend, tag your ex. If you're a lady, you can come here. Your identity will not be seen by any other person. Otherwise, it would be an opportunity for you to assure this ex, who is really busy on your neck, not letting you go, to understand that it's over. It's over and it's over. I see you, George Musima, plus 972 Europe. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you for tagging a friend. Otochi there. Oh, plus 971. Okay, thank you. So keep on sharing the video. What makes a man not to let go of his wife, ex-wife, or ex-girlfriend? What is the reason? More than 50 reasons today. We are going to look at them, but I want to give you an opportunity for you to join and share your experience. Why do you think this man has never let you go? Why? Mali says, he texted today. I don't know what he really wants. Okay. Can I tag my two exes? Liz Mukui, go ahead. If you want to make them understand that it's over, this is the best opportunity for you to share this video to their inbox or to tag them on the comments. Fadila, it's selfishness. Okay, selfishness is one reason. If you want to join, let me know. Do you want to join this discussion? Type there yes. I give you the link there on the comments with my name, as you can see on the screen. That is the link for you to join. Today I will not be talking. I want you to join me and share your experiences. I want the people to know your story. Finally, I have pinned the comment there. Let me see if I can pin this one. What's your experience, Damaris? If you want to join right now. The show will be only 1 hour. I'll not be here for long. These debates are normally 1 hour, strictly 1 hour. So I'm already counting 8 minutes gone. We have 52 minutes to go. Be prepared. Come here and say the reason why you think your ex is not over you. Why is he still on your neck? Why is he still texting you? Why is he calling you? Why doesn't he want you to move on? Why is he asking you about the man that you're dating? What is wrong? And what is the reason? Let me try to pin the link again on the comments. If you can be able to see the link on the comments, let me know. Can you see the link? I have 2 exes who can let me go. Okay, Liz, you have said that. Where are they? Bring them here to say why they can't let you go. I want to join live, but I fear my ex will be watching me. Don't be scared. Why are you people scared? These are the reasons why your ex, one of the reasons why your ex-man is not letting you go is because they still have control over your life. That's one reason. I will give you the reasons why men do not let you go. But one reason, like what Michelle is saying, I want to join, but I fear that my ex will be watching me. Yes, of course he will watch you. Men don't want to let you go. And once they see that they can control you, that's the best feeling. Control over you and your life and your future and everything that you're doing. That is one reason why they don't let you go. Marceline, I see you. What's up? I'm doing good. Love that Canadian hat. Thank you so much, Wangeshi. Thank you. They don't want to accept Liz Mukui. He can't go back because he's shy and you think I can say no to him. Joyce Rua. Okay. Why? Keep on sharing the video. All right. Gladys says, it's difficult for men to accept that there is someone better than him for a lady. Okay. Yeah, all right. Scholastica, one day you will give the story, okay. Josephine says, I can't remember my ex name. Okay, it's okay. Fadila, if you want to join, the link is pinned on the comment section. Fadila Takia. Sometimes regrets come after action. Dorcas Mokogoti. For me, I don't have an ex. Once we are done, I don't know you. All right. Maybe you've never been in love for more than 10 years. Maybe you've never had children together. Mary, honey, I have moved on and I don't have time for exes. No, the topic is not about moving on. The topic is about a man who doesn't want you to move on. So the ladies who have the men, the ladies who approached me in the course of my shows and told me, Benjamin, I have this ex-husband. This ex-boyfriend is just all over me. Stalking me, finding out what I'm doing, where I'm going, who I'm talking to, all the time. And it's very frustrating. There are some of the ladies who are watching me who are going through divorce, and one of the biggest, toughest things in a divorce process, as what we're going to learn in this discussion today, if you've never divorced, divorce comes with these issues where somebody cannot let you go because you have children. And that is even more complicated. It's much more complicated than a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship where it has come to an end. But when we are talking about divorce, you have a child, children, especially younger children, younger than the age of 15, they're not yet teenagers. Those ladies will tell you that it's not easy. It is not as A, B, C, D. And that's why I'm doing this discussion today, for them to get encouragement, to be inspired, and for the men who have been left, who have been divorced, the men who have lost a woman, to understand how do you strike a balance by letting this woman go, especially when you have been left out of your own mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all make blunders as men, as human beings. And sometimes, in most cases, these days, ladies are walking away. It could happen to you. George Musima, I'm going to be adding you in a while. Just 1 minute. Joyce Rua says, my ex name, that one I was having a baby girl, Baraka Katana. But my first ex-boyfriend is not alive. Okay, all right. Okay. Mali Auxilia Dumani. Hi, Benjamin. I was once being in this situation. The reason to break up, he got married behind my back, but still he didn't want to let me go until I decided to move to another province. You can imagine moving to another location because of this issue. So these things are happening. I want to hear your stories, not just on the comments. Feel free to join as a guest on the link pinned there on the comments by my name. Come here and give your own thoughts, because the show will be only for 1 hour. We are already gone 13 minutes. We have 47 minutes to go. Let's listen to the first gentleman here in the studio. Hello there, Musima.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy that you are a gentleman to join me and share your thoughts about this. As you can see, the topic is what makes some men not to let go of their exes. What do you think? What happens?
Well, thank you. And I thought it was just to come and look at the audience, because I'm seeing guys are scared. Perhaps people will now gather the courage and say, let's join in and give our stories and our views.
Yeah, your network is breaking a bit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't know. You can't hear me?
It's the voice is breaking, but I heard you are saying people are fearing, but I hope they are going to join.
Yeah. I decided just to
All right.
break. I decided to break the fear, come in, and perhaps encourage guys to come in and share their stories and their opinions.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Have you ever experienced this situation of not letting her go?
Well, I'm old. I'm like 40 years, so must have kissed several
40 years
folks over
old, so
there.
you have experienced all that. You have done that.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
During all this time, I must have met quite a number of people, and some feel like it's so hard to let go. That thing, it's very. I
Sorry,
can't.
your voice, my brother Musima,
Yes.
the voice is breaking. I don't know. Is it okay for you to restart and come back? I can't really hear what you're saying.
Okay, so let me try.
Yeah, please try. Try. I'm still here. Yeah. I'm sorry about my brother George. I couldn't hear what he was saying. The network is. Please, George, just come back. I can see you're still in the studio. I want you to speak. Let's give him some. If you're a lady and you want to join this discussion, come here. Scholar sticker. How can an ex send you devotional messages daily? Or it's just a way of keeping in touch? No greetings, Isaiah, Malachi, dear greetings. Some exes become motivational speakers and they will keep on. Sometimes is one of the other reason that these men do not want to let go is they still hope that you will return. Hope that you will one day change up your mind, and which in most cases it doesn't happen. There are many ladies that I hoped they will return to my life, but they have never returned, and I don't think they will ever return. Any man who is watching here will tell you they have been hoping that their ex will return, but in most cases, exes don't return. Most ladies never return. Ladies, would you return? Would you go back to him? Type there yes or no. Kate says, for me, my ex keeps saying that really he has been with a lot of girls, but I'm very different. So I always ask myself, how different? And he's always on my neck. So this happens, Kate. One of the other reason again, as men, as a man, I would tell you is regret. Just as losing something that is very valuable, very beautiful, very precious. As a man, once he loses his woman, there will always be regrets, full of guilt. And the guilt comes when he feels that this woman was actually meant for him. That guilt is so painful, it's so difficult to accept. And when a man realizes the past memories, the things they have shared, the things they have done together, the sex, the children, the good memories, the fights, the journey together for over so many years, they will always feel very guilty for losing somebody who was meant to be in their lives. To be in their life. I can see many people saying no, they'll never go back. Lima Lulu, no. Gladys, no. Salome, okay, all right. Faith, I see you saying no. Yanduko says no. Achom Stella, Achola Lillian, Winnie, over my dead body. Liz Mukui, I can't go. All right, let's try Mosima again one more time. Hello there, Mosima.
Yes, bro.
Yep.
Is it okay now?
It's much better.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Let me be quick because I can see quite a number of engagements on my back. So let me just share what I thought.
In your experience, why? Why were you not letting go these women? What were the reasons?
The reasons, the most fundamental reason that nobody makes men actually hold their exes is the investments one has made. Investment, we don't, when I talk of investment, mostly it's all about the love investment. If you had shared strong feelings, that the chemistry that you had together, and perhaps you had maybe you had kids together. There are those things that bonds people, that binds people together so strong. And once you have got, and again, it depends on the time, the duration that you are together. You can let somebody so easily go if, for example, you are together for the shortest time possible. But if you have invested your time in somebody, in the sense that you have bonded together so well, you might have had a lot of differences, but that love which you shared, the chemistry that you had together, the way you used to relate, the kind of communication you had, the experience that you had that was so good, it sticks in a man's memory. You leave an erasable mark in that man's memory. This is what keeps haunting men all the time. You know, you remember the time you shared together, the good times and all those things, the sex moments, the love issues. You still go back there. It's not about money, because people think when you follow a woman back, it's because of the material thing. It's not actually. It's not about the material things. Mostly, it's about the bond that you share together, the feelings that you had. And also, if you have children, actually they bind you more, and you find yourself thinking back to that one. Wow. And the other thing
just before you give the other thing, I wanna drop in a question really quick before you give another reason. Don't you think when there are children involved and two people have divorced, maybe the lady has said, I'm divorcing you, Benjamin, or I'm divorcing you, Mosima. Some men want to go back for the sake of the children, but also they still don't want the wife. They don't want the woman. They messed up. In short, they messed up the marriage, and that's why the woman left them. So going back is they're just using the excuse of children to get back into this woman's life. Don't you think some men do that?
Yeah, some men do that. Some men do that. You know what?
Yeah.
that is, we will, some men, a clique of men, we have that kind of, we have a stupidity aspect of correcting mistakes. Because because I think we're being colonized by the aspect of dominance. We want to dominate in a relationship. We want to have we want to have a voice, and by so doing, we end up kind of enslaving your wife. You enslave your partner so well. You don't give her a voice, a recognition in your marriage. And remember, you are equal partners in a relationship. So when a woman, for example, you have a woman who's wise, who's brilliant. Whenever she wants to rise up to the occasion, you feel threatened. You feel like you wanna look at lesser person, a lesser man. So in that act, the woman also will want to find her own space. So when the woman goes, the fact is, I loved this woman so much, and I would want this woman to be in my life forever. But the fact is, the way I'm trying to control her does not sink her heart well. It doesn't get well with her.
It's one of the reasons why you are divorced. So you can't still continue controlling her.
You see, now even divorcing, some men act like, when a woman tells you, I want to divorce you. Some men think like she's going out there and she'll land in a ditch and come back. And some think some men think it's a joke when a woman means it. So when you realize at the end of the day the woman's out of your life, that's when you wake up. There is that sleepiness, there is that slumber that men get into until you realize you're missing the thing that you had. That's when you start seeing the value, the importance this woman had in you. Come into your home, an empty home. There is no woman, there is no child. Then you realize, wow, you find yourself empty. And then you run back after that woman. The same woman you've been abusing, the same woman you've been beating. That's when you realize her importance and you want to follow her.
Wow. So there's aspect of regretting and feeling guilty that I've lost someone important.
Yeah.
This is someone who was
until you lose. Until you lose. When she is in my life, I don't even see it. I see her as a burden. I see her as a mistake. I see her as somebody who's not important. But wake up one time and find her out of your life. That's when you start counting the blessings that she had brought in your life. Yeah.
So when you are young, like let me say, because you said you are 40 now, by the way, congratulations for reaching the 40th year mark.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you are in your 20s, most men in their 20s and even 30s, the young adults, because I'm doing this topic simply because many people are most likely to divorce in our generation. Many people will divorce. Many people will, the first option is walk away. But when you walk away, you have a child or you have children, or you have, the way you said, you have invested quite some time liking, loving this person. You spend some time together with this person. This is something serious. But the younger generation where we are at the moment, people are walking away. Or they are being left. And in this case, many women are leaving the man because the man is still acting as a boy. They are leaving the man. But for you as Mosima, when you are young, in your 20s, what kept you trying to go to the other woman? Apart from investment that you had together with you and maybe attraction, there's something I was trying to think about. The man also cannot get another attractive woman. You struggle. You are struggling so much to get another attractive woman more than the one who was gone. And it's very frustrating to start. Actually, the process of dating is not a joke. You know that. These days, to start from square one until you reach where you had reached with your woman, it's going to take you time, money, and so many things. But for you, in your experience, what other reasons were pushing you to go?
Back then when I was young, there is that peer pressure. When we were young, we used to walk in a clique of men, and we had that ego that I want to hit. While in school, I want to hit like 10 ladies. I want to, that's that type of competition. I want to, and then we used to walk in classes. that in groupings, like, you're aiming ladies of a certain class, and then that kept us actually moving from one person to another. But at the same time, there is one thing that kept us pushing us back to the lady you had before, because the experience you have with the first woman can never be the same with the person whom you date next. So if you happen to get into another lady who disappoints you, who doesn't offer the kind of love you experienced with the first woman, you find yourself referring her to the previous woman. I wish I had somebody. So and so was better than this. You see, that's how now you find yourself getting back there.
So you realize that actually the other lady was more perfect for you. That was actually
perfect.
This was
perfect. Because it's match. Because it's all about lust. Perhaps you saw a lady, you admire her because of the beauty, because of the way she does things. But when you go back to the level, to the playing ground, things are different. There is a lot to do behind the beauty, behind the things that you physically see. The attraction, that is much behind the attraction. So once you get there, once you discover that there are disappointments behind the attraction, then you find yourself, regretting and wanting to go back to the first woman. And that is why you realize somebody who's grown up the age of my age now, still you think about my first girlfriend. And even ladies here, there are ladies here who at the age of like mine, 40 years, they still think about the person who broke their virginity, the first love. How they, what they experienced, what they had. That she's again taken back. As much as they say, I can't go back, I can't do this. Let them actually, at their honest opinion, if they can open up and say, they will tell you honestly, even them, when they broke from their first men and get entangled in another man's life, if they realize those men or the next person is not better than the ex, she still thinks back of the other man.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's not men, because as
it's
women,
not just the men. But today is about men. Today I'm talking about the men. It's general, but I understand. There are ladies. There are the ladies who don't let go. There are ladies who don't let go. But for this one specifically, there are specific ladies who really requested me to do this topic, and they are watching. I can see them commenting. They don't want to come live. They said, Benjamin, do this topic. I want to hear the guest's opinion. I want to see the comments, because one lady told me she has 2 children, a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old child. Those are very young kids.
Yeah.
And they divorced recently. But the man is questioning her every moves. The man is asking her, why are you dating? Why are you dating another man? I don't want that man. That Mosima, that Benjamin, I don't want him near my children. So there are so many young ladies in that situation. She is trying her best to make a good relationship between her and the man. But this man is busy asking her not to date. And the same man has a woman. He already has another woman. So you can imagine the situation. And that's why I'm doing this topic. Such a man, man, speak to him. And any man who is in that situation, after the divorce, after you have been left, what should they do?
I think honestly, there's one thing I would want to advise my fellow sisters, the ladies out there.
Yeah.
Never get entangled in a relationship which doesn't seem to work. Because I've seen out there most people getting, I've seen a lot of violences, even people, even killings in marriages. Honestly, if you find yourself in a situation having problems that can't be resolved, you've tried the very best to have it solved and it doesn't work out. The best option is to walk away. The best thing is to walk away. And when you walk away,
the lady has walked away.
Stand firm as a woman. Define yourself. Because if you walk out and you fear another person, you are 2 different entities. That is a person, that is a man carrying out his own life. You have your own life. You need to live. Don't be enslaved. Don't be enslaved at the comfort of a man who has already moved on. He has another woman, and you're out there. Someone is microwaving, is micromanaging you from from the comfort of his relationship. What have you done? What no? And the only thing that brings you together is the children. Luckily enough, if you're moved out and you never had a child, that one is call it a buy. It's something that you break up and move on.
That one is easier. That one can be easier in quotes. It can be easier.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Go and find someone who best suits you. But if you have children, we are not. This is something that we have to look at critically, because most women, they tend to own children. You've broken from a relationship, and you tend to own children. These are my own children. My children, my children. The husband is enjoying out there. You are sacrificing your sweat, taking care of kids who, at their maturity, they will still move on. They will still find their dad. So find a best way on how you can share the responsibilities of bringing up these children. But the issue of you having an affair with the ex, it's gone. Divine it very well. Yes, if it means upbringing of the children, we can do it. But there is nothing like love between us.
Wow. But anyway, I have this other guest here, Doreen. Hello, Doreen.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, welcome to this talk.
I'm watching from South Africa.
South Africa. All right. Welcome to the show.
Okay. Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? My guest is saying, ladies, especially the ones who are broken up with children, they want to own the children. What do you think?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Network is very poor.
Yeah, try to get another connection and then come back. Doreen's network is not so good, George. So George, I know you have said you have raised something very important about because this thing is more complicated, where two people or one person cannot differentiate the end of a relationship and still trying to make it work. After the lady has divorced you and you have children, as you said, there are women or there are mothers who will try to own the children. And that's why the divorce process needs clear guidelines moving forward. As Mosima and as the other woman, or as Benjamin and my ex-wife, this is how we will be operating. And then you sign in front of the court. Yeah. Then you agree, you say, you cannot have sex, you cannot be stalking, you cannot come to my house without telling me. So there are rules that's why the divorce process has all these conditions that both of you must sign and agree. But you find that the same man, after signing, will still come and want to control the woman, want to control who she's talking to. And those are the men that I wanted you to talk to, because it could be a man who is watching us and he's still feeling painful. One of the other reasons is pain. I know there is pain losing somebody that you have invested in. But the truth is, any breakup, so long as you are together for some time, it will be painful. It's not going to be easy. Whether you're a man or a woman, people have to regret. But speak to the man. Speak to a man to man.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Benjamin. And
yes,
I'll split it into two. I'll give two responses. That we're in a modern society of which things have changed. And women have taken lead in a society. They have become empowered. They are now knowledgeable. They are wise, not like the ancient times. Things have changed. Now, I'm addressing men that honestly, once we get into this covenant of marriage and relationship, you ought to understand that we have to be equal players in this. And this is what breaks a lot of families. We have to be equal players in this. Give your woman a role to play. Listen to your man, listen to your woman. and at the same time address issues when they are very, very young. Don't pile stuff, solve problems before they escalate, before they get into worse, before they degenerate into something that you cannot handle. Why am I saying this? This is to limit the chances of breakups that will lead now into you trying to follow up your ex. So let's address things from the beginning before we get into addressing the breakup. Well, some relations don't work. I'm not forcing a man to stay with a woman who doesn't belong to her. You've tried your level best. You have invested a lot in this woman. You've tried your best, but things are not working out. You have to let this woman go. So once you've let this woman go, if luckily enough you had children together, we as men, let's respect the decision. But as much as we respect the decision, we have to stand up and give those children or accord them the responsibility they need from a father. Stand up to your roles. Make sure your kids are brought up in a manner that you want them to be.
So in this case, if the lady begins dating another man, should the ex-husband try to find out about that man?
This thing can be handled in different ways, Mr. Benjamin.
Yeah.
Because I can break with my woman, and I still respect her so much because she's taking care of my kids. In the sense that even when she gets married too, I respect that man, I respect her marriage, but still I'm given a small take in there, in the sense that I can access my children, because if you are not in good terms with the woman, then it would be so hard for me to access my children, even give them support. So
but the new husband should not be interfered. The ex-husband should not be asking, like, I don't want that man, like the story which I just shared with you. I don't want you near that man. I don't want that boyfriend.
That is the choice of the woman. You are completely out. What brings you together is the kids. The choice of your ex, the choices of your ex woman is her own choice.
Whatever she decides, that is her choice. You're no longer in her life. Yeah.
Where you come in is you only have to fight to ensure that your children are safe. Your children are safe. And this one can be done in a legal way.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be physically meeting them. It can be done in a legal way. I want to meet my children this. You'll be given channels on how these things can be done. You don't have to confront somebody. You don't have to call another person in the middle of the night finding out about your children. They're having their own good time with the new husband, and then you interfere.
Yeah, like they call, like I know there are some stories where now this woman is going for a date, and she has taken the child to the ex-husband. And then when she has gone to a date with her new boyfriend, then this ex-husband is calling all the time, asking and telling her, come and pick your child, blah, 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 do this. You know, like trying to control this man.
Are you seeing now here? Come and pick your child. How? This is your child. This is something one needs to understand. If my woman has not to pick the child is enjoying the comfort of his or her dad. I'm equally a parent to this child. Why should you bother this woman not having to come to pick the child? Because she's equal my children. They're equal my children like her.
That man should accept the reality that when the woman is away having fun with her boyfriend or her new husband, he shouldn't interfere.
Respect that. Respect one's space. Just the same case as a woman, your ex who moved on long ago, you are somewhere, you are saying you have a new wife in your home, and that woman is calling you in the middle of the night, oh, the kid has this, or something has happened like this. If it's not an emergency, she should also respect your space.
Respect the ex-husband has moved on, no matter how painful it is. Give him time to enjoy his life.
Sure, it has to be that way. We have to respect one another. If it didn't work out, let's not keep on wasting one another's time. And what I wanted to say also is this, that most women out there, as you see them complaining that much, I think they're suffering because of lack of information. Most women approach this aspect of divorce traditionally, just a local agreement. Something you feel doesn't work out, you've moved out, and you don't want to even involve legal issues on how to resolve this. You want to dive by your own. Just because you don't know how to go about it, just you don't know how to engage the government in trying to help you resolve this problem, you end up, get messed up. So have the information. I want to move out of my relationship. Doesn't seem to work. It is becoming violent. This man may end up killing me. What do? Seek legal advices, seek legal counsel, get out of that marriage in a way that you have also protection even from the government. When this man keeps on calling you, that becomes an illegal thing. There are things that binds him to respect you. He should honor those rules or the guidelines that was given.
So in short, what you're also saying,
any violation of the same, then the man should be held responsible legally. Yeah. Why are you interfering with my space?
In fact, what you're saying here, indeed, and any lady who is watching, this is a very important point. Technically, there are some ladies who are allowing the man to continue controlling them. They don't have information. They don't know they have their rights. They don't know that they can be protected. They don't know that they can actually become stronger, just the same way, like I was reading something. An ex can become a bully. They bully you. They bully your life. They bully you together with your children. And one best way of dealing with a bully is by ignoring them and not joining them in their drama. And you can only do that if you have information, you have power, you have the legal power to support you and tell you, hey, every time this ex is trying to drag you to his drama, you don't need to participate. You need to stop receiving a call. You don't need to respond to every message. You don't need to argue, because arguing is not going to help anything. This man, one of the reasons why you broke up with him is because you're always arguing. So why are you still arguing and he is no longer in your life? So any woman should learn that this thing is over. If I continue going back to the drama of this guy and putting emotions, there are ladies who put emotions and feel like, but you see, but Mosima is still good looking. I miss him. I miss this guy. I mean, there are ladies who still cannot separate the emotions, and they feel guilty that they are hurting their child and what they are doing is wrong. And finally, some of them even end up drinking. They can end up drinking alcohol together, and you know what happens with alcohol. So the ladies also take some blame.
More special disappointments. Once you pop into another relationship and it turns out not to work, it revokes the past glory, the past memories. However bad they were, still they will still wake up and you start thinking about the past. But another thing, I saw another lady who didn't want to join just because the ex would be watching.
Fearing that the ex is going to watch her.
And that's why I could say that it's good that you accept yourself. Accept yourself. Solve your own problem from your inside. When you accept yourself as a single, you accept yourself that I've moved out and I have to face this thing courageously, move out and start a life, then until you resolve it by yourself, you will never stand up against this kind of evil and make it in life. Let your ex see you flourish. Come out in the open space. Because in the first place, the guy may have not seen any importance in you. But out there, you know yourself. You have self-confidence. You know that I can make it in life. And once you have started flourishing, why should you hide? Let him see you flourishing. Move on.
Become a movie for him
to become
watch.
A celebrity. Become a celebrity. Teach that man a lesson, and teach him a friendly lesson. Let him know that, I lost a precious person in my life.
Don't fear to be successful.
Don't fear. Teach him a lesson. And that is why, and men sometimes they fear approaching women. When you realize your woman was so down and she's moved out there, she has become so successful. That's what you want to chase this. No, you want to go back, beg and try to explain people, can this one happen? This is the same person. Once he gets back into your life, again, the person will rise up, and you'll still get in the same box that you were before. So once you've moved out of it,
yes,
do the best you can and flourish.
Wow.
Teach these people a wonderful lesson that you know what? That is things that there are good things that you've never tested me, and you can now watch them from a screen, watch them from a distance. You can never test them, but watch them.
Beautiful.
See? I got married to a very beautiful young woman. I misused this woman until she went out of my life when she was almost dead, when she was completely, messed up. The woman has gone out there. She has taken good care of herself. She's come back, and now the beauty has regained, and she has become more successful. And again, I start admiration again starts from this and following. No, rise up to the occasion as a woman. Rise up to the occasion as a woman. And teach your ex a lesson through a distance. No, you don't have to engage her in anything. Let this person watch from a distance.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mosima. There's a podcast here which I made. The link that you can see, guys, there. How can you make an ex regret losing you? I have posted there. Please like that link. Let me pin it on the comment section. This is a podcast which I did last year, and what Mosima is trying to say, if you listen to my podcast, one of the easiest way of making an ex regret losing you is by becoming successful, by doing the things that this person was stopping you from doing. And it hurts, but at the same time, it means that finally you have found your happiness. Finally, you have gotten your freedom. Finally, you have become normal. You are dying. You are abnormal. You are suffering. You are not happy. You are generally staying there for the sake of children. But go and listen to this podcast, which I've pinned there on the comment section, How to Make an Ex Regret. Most people have listened to it. It's a very powerful podcast. And I guarantee you, once you download an app called Google Podcasts or Spotify and listen to this podcast, you will learn a lot, especially if you're a man who is regretting the person you have lost or a woman who is regretting the person you have lost. Please, by the end of this live broadcast, make sure you download Google Podcasts app and listen to that podcast, which I've pinned there on the comments section there. So my brother, Mosima.
Yes.
I have a lady here. Let me see if we can hear her. Salima.
Hello,
Salima,
evening.
sweet. Yep.
Hello.
Yes.
Mr.
Can you
Benjamin.
speak? Yes, I can hear you.
My network.
Hello. The lady's network has failed them, but we're almost winding up.
Yeah.
But thank you. So any other word that you feel you could have said, you can maybe wind up by mentioning something about this topic. What makes a man not to let go?
Yeah, so
People have
I
talked
think-
about selfishness. People have
Yeah.
said these men are jealous. These men are still immature. These men are still they are still controlling. There are many reasons actually why the man is not letting go. Any other thing that you feel you have left out in your thoughts?
the other thing I can say is that to our lovely ladies is that once you get into a relationship, once you get into a marriage, actually, as much as people say, don't fully give your man your entire heart. Don't give him 100%. But you see, there are people who normally go into marriages with different intentions. You've seen a man, you've gotten there just because you want to harvest. Sometimes men fall victim of this. A man is really for this. I really want this marriage to work out. But for you, you have stepped in one foot, the other foot is outside. Just because there's something you want to gain out of it, and then you walk out. You may say, I've been in this relation for the last 10 years. You wanted to entangle this man by giving her a child, So now you have a baby, then you want to enslave this man so much. And once you have gained everything from this man, you've suckled this man, everything, you want to walk away. The man was for the marriage, but you are not for the marriage. And that's why you see, this man will keep on chasing this person. I've invested in this man, not only materialistically, but my age. I've invested years in this man. I'm now old. How can I start a new marriage now? That's why you see a lot of men going there. I cannot watch you go. You don't go and disappear with somebody's. We have the soul. You have gone out there. You have gone with children. The law says you can be with the children until they're 18 years. That's when they can be able to make a decision. But look here. I am out here. I'm counting on these children. Don't deny me an opportunity to access my children. It is our children. The narrative of saying my children, excluding the man, you should abolish this. Once you get there, even God is watching. God said that the Bible says that a man who got, is it a wife or a blessing?
Yes, the man who finds a good wife has found a
good wife.
best gift. A good wife, not gift. Has found a good gift.
Honestly, the Bible does not talk of any other woman. It talks of a good woman. Can you be that good woman? A good woman, once you get into a marriage, however bad it is, you can turn things to work in the good way. So go there, try your level best to make things work. And then, a marriage is all about sacrifice. It doesn't come on, it's not it's not a bed of roses. No. It's something that you have to work for. You have to entirely work for. And then now,
people are not patient these days. People are not patient these days, man.
It is, but that is, you see, how many marriages are you gonna engage yourself in? How many men are you gonna engage yourself in?
If you're not patient to stay in there, it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard.
The next one again, you will do the same things.
You saw recently what is happening in Nairobi. One woman infecting the entire town with HIV. So where are we headed? So that single man, if you are a woman, if you are a good woman, as the Bible says, I'm sure you'll never miss Mr. Right for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mosima.
Yeah.
Look at this comment here before you go. Akita Pamela say, my ex is asking her to help him to get a woman like her. Those are the regrets we were talking about.
No, the moment she keeps on interacting, that is the way you find yourself enslaved in the ex life.
Yes.
She sends you a message, you respond, oh, you thought I wasn't important, now you know. Those are the things, if you are done with somebody, such communication should not exist.
Stop communicating, stop talking about your new catch, your new boyfriend, your new husband. Stop doing that. You don't do that.
The only way a man can win a woman's heart is by getting audience. Give that man an audience. The next minute you'll be in bed with the same man. Give him audience. Listen to this. Continue interacting. It may start very, you might start it so hard, exchanging very bitter words, but as long as you continue gradually, you'll build some warmth,
chatting and texting.
Chat. The last minute. Men are very critical, and
men will never give up. The same abuser.
Use all tactic until
the same abuser still wants to sleep with you. He doesn't care.
Yes. So communication is very important. If you cut off relationship, communication should be cut as well, because this is what will bring you together again. This is what keeps on reminding you the past. So keep off from such kind of communication.
I have another gentleman here, Duncan. Let's wind up with Duncan. Hello, Duncan.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm following the debate from behind, and I'm really getting what Mosina is saying.
Yes.
And these are things that are happen. Mostly, they do happen to us young couples, the new generation. Sometimes when you got into this kind of relationship, especially at a younger age, you end up getting married without even a proper planning.
Yeah.
That is the time that you realize, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this. So you find yourself in a situation that you have such a messed up life, because this is not a thing that you planned from the past. So in a situation like that, as the time goes, you'll find that there are some things that you did not learn as a young man, from your side and from the side of this lady that you are getting married to. Before you realize that, you'll find it is too late. Maybe the lady have gone, or maybe the marriage is all over
It's
the
over.
place and you
Yeah.
cannot mend it. Yes. And
So lack
there
of knowledge.
comes
Yeah.
lack of knowledge, and there comes a regret when you find out at times after you have parted ways, you come to realize that you are on the wrong side. Maybe the lady tried, because in reality these ladies, some of them, they do have patience more than we men.
She stayed
And you
there.
know,
She tries to tolerate
yeah,
you. Yeah.
she tried all she could to tolerate everything you throw on her way, and you came to realize when it is too late. So what will be left for you as a man is only to regret.
So one of the reasons why they could keep pursuing this woman is regretting the mistakes.
Yes,
that they
you
have
are
done.
trying to amend the past, and it is too late. It is too late to be mended. Yeah.
Is it okay for the lady to forgive the man and go back?
Most ladies doesn't
These
do
days they don't do
that.
that.
Yeah, most ladies
Once they
doesn't
have
do that.
packed, yeah.
Once they have stepped outside, they are gone. And you know, sometimes it's, you can understand them, because you know, what guarantee will I get if I'm a lady? What guarantee will I get that you are a changed man? Can you assure me that you are a changed man? It is not possible, because maybe this is a marriage that have taken more than 2 years. This lady was there crying every night when you are outside there with your crews, partying, doing all sorts of things. She was waiting for you. And you know how these things start? When you don't explain. If you fail to explain, she will take it very hard. Every time you come home late, she asks you, "Hey, where have you been?" You start quarreling. It hurts. So
mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. One of the reason is people find out that they have made mistakes, and they regret. They cannot have the woman back.
You can't.
And try to get another woman. They try to get another woman.
You try to get another woman.
Yeah.
And maybe
the show. Yep.
And maybe you end up in a woman who is fully messed up. So you even regret twice.
Yes. That point of regret is the most important thing.
Yeah, that point of regret, that's why you reach in a situation where you think maybe that my first lady was much better than this one. So you the urge of you getting back will be doubled.
So you become desperate to try to get this woman.
Yeah, that is my point. In fact, I'm talking from the experience.
Okay, I can feel your experience. I remember you joining my meet and mingle. So
yeah,
we learn, we make mistakes. We make mistakes in life. Yeah, Mosima said now he's 40. He has made his mistakes, but now at 40, I don't think, Mosima, you can make another mistake now.
It is too expensive to make one.
It's too expensive. Actually, it's too expensive. I told you when it comes to age. At my age, if I start from scratch, I'm done. I'm already done. I don't think it's going to work.
You're talking of getting another woman, making her pregnant, making the marriage legal, and getting to know their family, being introduced to their.
I'm almost getting out of that diaper class and buying diapers and all that stuff.
And one last thing, if you may allow me.
Yep.
After messing up your marriage, it will be easier for you to get another lady to date. But it will not be easier for you to get another lady to marry.
It will be easier to get another lady to date?
Yes, even in a month you can get as many as you want.
Yes.
But to get the one to marry, it will not be easy because you'll be cautious on what you are choosing. You know,
And time
the
is going.
feeling of your back is also hunting you seriously. So
Wow. Regrets. But I hope me, you, and Mosima will not make this kind of mistakes as we are growing and people are watching. The younger men who are watching us, the same as us, we hope from this discussion, once they get into a marriage life or they begin dating and committed, they should be careful about making the mistakes to lose this important woman that they are taking for granted.
I
So
hope
Benjamin,
Yeah.
if I may say one thing before I also disappear, you are now a coach. I always follow you. You are a coach because now you're here. You come with a program of Meet and Mingle. You become
Thank
a
you so much.
coach.
Yeah.
You become a
Thank you.
coach. So we are in a generation that is microwaved, and the only thing I can tell people is that I've seen people come here on social media and they say, "I just want a woman. Give us the type of a man you want. Just a man." Doesn't work. That's where people go wrong. You know, find somebody who you are compatible. And when we talk of compatibility, it is a broad area. Find if this woman, you can share attitudes, temperaments, you can share level of intellectuality, wisdoms, you can share, character-wise, religion, and at the same time, see the kind of a person if you're a man and you're looking for a woman, mark you when you date a woman of the same age or even higher age than you, you're already done. Because women mature very fast. They mature earlier. Their brains are designed to mature earlier. So if you marry a woman of the same age, be prepared that you will not have the same reasoning. They'll be reasoning more than you. A bigger percentage reasons that. So make sure you put your things right. When you want to get into that field, when you want to get into that exam room, put your things right. Make sure the woman you want to have in your life is somebody you have really taken good care of to examine during your courtship. Know that you can go together with the temperament. It's somebody who can do this, it's somebody who can do that. Then the list that will be left out, you can iron them out in your marriage. The most essential ones, take note of them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, I think we are going to finish there. Duncan, thank you so much. I want to say thank you, my brothers, for joining me today.
Thank you too.
I hope the ladies wanted to hear the men's perspective. That's why most ladies did not join this talk today. But I hope our words and other people who have commented will give somebody some message on what to do, especially dealing with this man or this ex who does not stop following them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Duncan, and thank you, Mosima. Good night, everyone. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our discussion today. I really appreciate you guys. If you liked this discussion and you watched for the first time, click on these three dots that you see up here. You see on the right corner of your phone or your computer, click on the three dots, scroll down, like and follow this page. And once you have liked and followed this page, type on the comment there, I have done it. I have done it, and thank you so much. For the men who are still trying to follow a woman, remember that heart breaks heart and rejection hurts. I've done videos about rejection. One reason why you're going to that woman is because you feel rejected. You need to learn that rejection is part of life. People will reject you even at work. If you're a politician, the voters will still reject you. If you're a businessman, people will reject your services. Rejection is part and parcel of life, and it's very painful to be rejected by somebody that you're expecting to like you. So that could be one of the other reasons why you're still following this person. So learn how to deal with rejection. Accepting rejection means moving on and learning from your mistakes. As Duncan said, people make mistakes. I have made my mistakes. Most people, if not all, have made mistakes. Every breakup should teach you a lesson so that you don't do the same mistake in the next relationship. The reason why this person is leaving you is not that you are a very bad person. It's because you have refused to change and behave in the best way possible to be together with him or with her. That's why they are letting you go. That's why they are leaving you. So in short, you need to get somebody who can tolerate your behaviors, your habits, and be together with you, and then all of you can be happy. And I believe that a parent who is happy, the children will be happy. As you're fighting over between the children or a child, between the two of you, remember to give the other person happiness that you also want. If both of you can be happy and still separately, I am a strong believer that those children or that child will also become happy. If you are happy and you give the other person happiness, then the child involved in this drama will become happy. Think about it deeply. If you frustrate her, the children will be more frustrated. And that is the worst mistake that you can ever do as a man trying to pursue somebody who has already left you. Thank you for watching this broadcast, and I wish you a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next Bold and Raw Talks. Until then, take care of yourself.